Hey guys, so today how does one set up this video? It is literally the 23rd of December right now. I have had this video concept, just this concept in general, in my head for like a good month, you know? And that is what inspired this video. I should bleep out what movie I said, because that's gonna be a spoiler, you know, for number one. And I wasn't gonna make this video because I didn't have time. Your girl works a full-time job. But I just had 2 coffees and I was cleaning the kitchen, and then I was like, no, let's make this god-awful content. Is it wise to make this video like 2 days before I have to see everybody in my extended family for Christmas? Probably not. They won't see that. I hope they don't. Oh my god. But the sign that I had to do this video, right, was I went to make a little Google Doc to script out some key points for this video. And I saw that I'd already done that. Apparently in a fever dream. I don't actually have any recollection or memory of doing this. So I'm seeing this as fate. What is this video? Well, you've seen the title. This is a list of the top 5 most fuckable Santa. I shouldn't make this content. Okay, so my reasoning, yeah, is that it has been the year of thick. Everyone loves a bit of thick, a bit of curvy, a bit of chub. And I would like you, I challenge you to tell me one person that has been the original thick-spiration more than Santa. He is a body posse king who has had a positive image in the public light since his like first appearance. Like I actually cannot think. Maybe Ashley Graham. But aside from Ashley Graham, I can't think of a single person other than Santa who has had a purely positive public image since day one as a thick person. I shouldn't make this video. And so with that reasoning in mind, allow me to read to you my top 5 most bangable Santas. Before we get into this absolute mess, I thought I should let you know some rules. Rule number 1 is that this is for movie Santas only, and rule number 2 is that they have to actually be Santa. Like, it's not somebody playing the role of Santa or someone who just dresses up as Santa or something. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be actual Santa. Okay, in 5th place is Polar Express. And these are notes that I don't remember writing, by the way, so I'm just gonna read off them and see what I said. I said I personally hate the animation style. First thing I want to point out as well, I really don't like the movie Polar Express. One, because the animation style, I don't know what it is about. I do not like it. Like, I obviously know that those are very talented people who made it, but that animation style just like rubs me the wrong way. And I also hate it because when I was younger, we had like a pirated DVD for Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is one of my favorite Harry Potter movies. And if you played it like, I think it was twice in a row, the 3rd time would always be Polar Express, and you couldn't skip it. Like, you had to play the whole movie through to get the Prisoner of Azkaban DVD screen. That just made me mad because I'd always want to watch Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban, and I have to watch Polar Express instead. So that's my backstory with Polar Express. I just saw the word slim thick somewhere in these notes, so we'll get to that soon. I said the flow of the outfit is good and the beard is real lush. True. He's a very stern but kind Santa from what I remember. Like, he knows what needs to get done, and I did actually rewatch the Polar Express and skip to just the Santa scene so I could really have a good analysis of this. I'm not half-assing this video. You know, I want to put research in because this is a real, like, you know, facts over feelings kind of channel. He's very stern and kind, and it's also very Tom Hanks. I just wrote, it's so Tom Hanks. And he's very fleeting. You know, he only comes in for a moment, but he's sure of himself. And that's something that we should all look for a man. Like, even if he's just there for a moment, you want to know who he is. You want to have the confidence that he knows who he is. And Polar Express Santa knows that he's Santa. So that is why the Polar Express Santa is in 5th place. In 4th place, I wrote Tim Allen. And I know that he's, what's his name? Like Nick something? And I did watch all the Santa Claus movies recently and Christmas with the Cranks. What a throwback. But I haven't written any other notes under Tim Allen. Probably because he's trash now. I think that's why he was 4th as well. Like, he does have a quite conventionally attractive aesthetic for a Santa especially, except you just, you know, he's trash now. So we don't really want to put him any higher than 4th place. But I don't want people to come for this list and think that I didn't put a lot of thought into it. So obviously Tim Allen is included in the list of most bangable Santas. Number 3 is Christmas on 34th Street. And I want to make this very clear. This is the old version and not the new version. I watched both back to back just to be sure, just to make sure that I was putting the correct Santa on the most bangable Santas list. And firstly, he first appears with a fantastic coat and hat, which shows that when he's outside of his Santa aesthetic, he knows how to dress, and you love a man who dress well. He's very slim thick, which could actually just be like back in the day, people were thinner. I think, is that a thing? Are people getting, I think people are getting fatter, right? Like not in like a shamey way. Like I'm not trying to fat shame the world, but like I think that he was fatter for then, but now like he'd be a pretty slim Santa. But we do love the slim, thick aesthetic. And also I just live for the drama. So if you don't know Christmas on 34th Street, this dude like literally, he's like, I'm Santa, and people are like, you're not. And so he goes to court over it. He's literally like, I'm going to go to court and protest this decision that I'm not Santa. And he would rather do that than just be like, I'm not Santa. And I live for the drama of it. I love someone else who will live for the drama. That is my main issue in my relationship right now, is that Riley's just like doing like a nice person who isn't petty and doesn't insult other people for no good reason. And it is, I won't lie, it is tough for me to be around. So being with someone who's that slim thick, who knows how to dress that well, who is so confident and is going to court surely for the drama of it. I don't think he actually cares. I think he's just going for the drama of it. I respect that in a Santa. Also, the Santa from Christmas on 34th Street just has like a very classic Santa look to him. Like he's very typically Santa, and we like you want to do that for the novelty of it. You know, like I feel as if you would, if you, do I need to explain this more? It's just kind of like the fun, it's the novelty of it. You get to say that you banged a Santa who's like a real traditional Santa, and I think that that's got some merit to it. Next up is, obviously, this is going to come as no surprise to anybody on the planet, Kurt Russell in the Christmas Chronicles. This is where we're getting into like real, I feel like my top two, like the rest are kind of a joke, but the top two, I'm like, these are like, ooh, good Santas, you know? If you haven't watched Christmas Chronicles yet, like, what are you waiting for? I'm sorry that my hair is so flat. This is really an impromptu video. I haven't washed my hair in like over a week. It's Kurt Russell as like a gray bearded Santa. His beard is lush. He looks great. He's got that whole rock edge to him, and he kind of hates children, which is like weirdly appealing in this film, especially for Santa. You know, it's rare. And he's married to Goldie Hawn, which if we were doing a Mrs. Claus list who could get it, yeah, like she'd be the top of the list. So I'm going to put Christmas Chronicles Santa as number 2. And finally, the one, why am I making this video? The one that we've all been waiting for is first place. The Santa that could most certainly get it is obviously North from Rise of the Guardians. That is the film that I mentioned at the start of this video. I mean, come on. The tattoos, the brows, the accent. He's just like, and he's got that whole like tough, stern thing, like he's such a bad boy, you know? But then he's like got a really soft inside, and it's like hope and wonder that keeps him alive. He just like 100%, like he just, do you know what I mean? Like he's too hot to be a Santa. Like I feel like that's too hot to put into like the Santa list. That doesn't seem, this video doesn't seem right. I was gonna say that doesn't seem right. This video should never be made. Anyway, I also wanted to put in an honorable mention for, I believe his name is Steve. Yes, Steve from Arthur Christmas. He was actually robbed from the Santa title at the very end, and it was given to Arthur Christmas, which should never have happened. I mean, like Steve runs such a tight ship, and you guys know how much I hate the name Steve. Like everyone who watches this channel surely knows at this point that I don't trust a Steve, but I think I found the exception, and it's a Steve here. But he runs a tight ship. He cares about getting shit done, and that's what we need in a Santa. And he just, he's an attractive man.
Hey there, Editing Fiona here. I just want to point out that apparently I am not the only one who feels this way about Steve from Arthur Christmas. There is a lot of fan art out there, like a lot.
Anyway, thank you all for watching this video that should never have been created. I ran it by several people in my real life, and all of this said, please don't do this video. But then I ran it across the people on my Patreon and on my Discord and on my Twitter. By the way, if you're not following those, please do. I lent into the microphone so you could really get that message across. And everyone there said, Fiona, this is an awful idea, but please make the video. So here we are. Anyway, I'm gonna go edit this video and hopefully get it up before Christmas. Deadass, I normally film like 10 videos in a row, and then I'll like edit them as I go. This is very last minute, but I feel like the people need this content, and it would have felt wrong to sit on it for a year. Like to sit on this for a whole year? No one needs that in their life. Maybe next year I'll do Mrs. Claus or the hottest elves, who knows? Comment below which Christmas character you think could get it. Thank you guys for watching. My Patreon is in the first line description. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like because I need your validation. Oh my god, I shouldn't have made this video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Ow, I've got pins and needles. Why?